on this episode of The Legend of Heroes: Trails Through Daybreak.
So that damn immigrant didn't heed my warning. Well, at least I've been able to make good use of this opportunity. The guy's been approaching a lot of people. He has a survey in his hand. He must be the one. I need to get close without raising suspicion. There she is! Look what these guys did to the saving for us. They was one of the teams in the game, and I guess this is their turf. Careful, these are Jaegers for sure. I've never seen them before here in the Republic before, but I thought they're good news. Got it. So they aren't Nidhogger. They must be. Hey, you guys are the Scorpions of Zahat, right? Play with us, pretty please? What the? Where'd you two come from? They've really taken a liking to him, haven't they? They're practically swarming him. Well, aren't you Mr. Popular, Grampy? You shut your mouth! Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails Through Daybreak. In the last parts, we took on Viola. We actually killed somebody in these games. It's amazing. I'm still in awe that we managed to actually do it. But yeah, she's dead. Thank good riddance. And then we entered into the second day, and we're preparing for the next round of battles. We checked out some shops. We initiated a side quest where we had to deal with a threatening letter. So we're still working on that. We need to go speak back to the person in charge of the quest. But first, before we do that, while I'm here, what's going on over here? Oh, it's outside. Wait, what? Oh, is that upstairs? Yeah, it's upstairs. On that, I have nothing to fear, I assure you. We have no shortage of personnel. To proceed according to our agreement, we shall be accommodating your needs, within reason, of course. Many thanks. I hope this will serve as the start of a long-lasting relationship with your organization. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, if it isn't good for the people of Arkwright Solutions. It isn't even lunchtime. You're already up to no good. What the hell are you calling Renee? What kind of bullshit are you two cooking? Oh, thank you not to call me by my name while I'm on duty, or even when I'm off, for that matter. Kincaid? Oh, that's the guy from the CID. He's a presidential aide, right? Tell me, why might a government official be having a chilling chat with an executive of Hay Week? We were simply going over the events of this morning. That's all? As in, what that Hercules unit did? Indeed. To be more specific, we were forming an agreement to ensure that such an event does not repeat. Desperate times call for desperate measures. After the incident, we realized a backup plan would have to be put in place. Does that mean Hayway has already taken action? Yes, that's correct. We have men stationed all around the perimeter of Arasian. We originally planned to bring them inside the city as reinforcements, but as you know, the rules strictly prohibit such a thing. Makes sense. Guessing your plan is to seize control of the city as soon as this is all done. The thought crossed my mind, though there's no guarantee we would be successful even if we did try. You really are a sneaky son of a bitch. I want to ask you something, Vaughn. Are you thinking about an escape plan for the people of Arasian? If you are, I would advise against doing so. I know you're an expert at finding loopholes, but now is the time to hedge our bets. I know, that goes without saying. Vaughn. And while we're at it, I'll advise you to both keep your scheming to a bare minimum. I know you glasses wearing type to do that shit on the regular, but stop. How rude! That's sort of caricature borders on prejudice. Wouldn't you agree, Kincaid? Don't put me in the same category as him. Oh boy. Alright. Back to the South District. Alright. Hey, you look familiar. You look like the girl in Basil. Molly? Yeah, we did. Let's move this conversation back to our room. Go on, relay what they heard from Amali. Molly really said all that? Sure did. It's doubtful that she penned that letter. You look relieved. I am. I totally had the wrong idea about her this whole time. She really thinks of me as a rival. Glad we got that sorted out, but that means the number of suspects has dropped down to 0. If Molly didn't write it, then who in the world did? We're back to square one, it seems. Actually, we might have one step closer to the truth. I think our purpose setting her up to take the blame. Wait, what? You think they were trying to frame her? What do you mean? Looking from this perspective, Molly was the most to gain if you dropped out. She's the type to be easily misunderstood, and like you said before, she's descendant of the older Rossian nobility. Anyone thinks she's suspicious with a capital S. It's a plausible theory, especially if our perpetrator holds anti-immigrant views. After all, she herself is an ally of immigrants. She's an ideal target for them. I can see that. And if you start pointing fingers, playing the blame game, and that's all the better for them. They must think they're so clever. Can't wait to bust their heads. Do we have any idea who they are? I got a hunch we should look into whoever's behind that survey. That thing stinks to high heaven. You think so? I thought Molly said the person giving the survey was pro-immigrant. Yeah, I doubt that. Well, it's true the number of people who are pro-immigrant beliefs are on the rise. In Rossian, those voices are drowned out by the choir of anti-immigrant sentiment. So if the results of that survey got posted, what do you think it'd look like? Well, it'll probably skew in favor of the people who hold those anti-immigrant beliefs. Bingo! If you're conducting the survey in good faith, don't do it in here would fly in the face of the common sense. And that's exactly why I think the whole thing is bogus. Do you think the person who's doing the survey could be connected to the anti-immigrant movement? That's exactly what I think. Might be connected to a hate group or a racist asshole in a position of power. So their goal the whole time was to root out people who support immigrants. How dare they do something so vile? We can't let them get away with this. And we won't. We'll make sure what's coming to them. But we don't have to be picky about how we go about it. Personally, though, I want to do something that will really rile them up. And I know just how to do that. What are you gonna do? Oh, there's some kind of gathering over there. I wonder what it is. Oh, 2 students from the music academy are performing. And one in the Central Eastern. So here's the plan. We're gonna use decoys to lure them out. We'll need you and Molly to perform on the street. Wait, you use me as a decoy? So that's what you meant by something that'll really rile them up. I imagine they'll be effective in drawing them out of the shadows. However, I don't know how we'll tell them apart. Also, we can't corner them without any proof. I know, and that's where the third decoy comes in. I think our purpose is using the survey to find people who are pro-immigration. They might even have a running list of targets. So if someone is cheering Nelly on, they might make context so they can add another name to it. Right, then they would consider them a traitorous countryman. It's a sound plan. So who's gonna be the third decoy? I want to bag this ass on myself, so I'm out. I think the best person for the job would be... Why don't you... Agnes! Agnes, you up for this? Me? Not that I'm opposed, but why her? Because she fulfills all the requirements. Plus, she seems timid at first glance, so they'd likely think she'd be easy to deal with. She's the perfect decoy. I'm not sure I love that assessment, but alright, I'll play the part. Okay, so that takes care of that. If you figured out how you're gonna catch this asshole, yeah, you're gonna need Agnes to write a handwriting sample. Aha, then you can compare that to the threat letter. Very clever. Let's also record the conversation just to be safe. Understood, I'll do my best. Then let's settled. You okay with this plan? Absolutely. I'm just glad Molly agreed so readily. She was rather indignant when we explained the situation. Indignant. She might come off as having a chip on her shoulder, but she has a strong sense of justice. I respect that. People are starting to gather. The covert may already be present. Keep your eyes peeled. Isn't she immigrant? She's got some nerve. Who cares about that? She has a lovely singing voice. Can't believe I get to hear such beautiful music on the street. No wonder this place is called the City of Art and Tradition. So that damn immigrant didn't heed my warning. Well, at least I've been able to make good use of this opportunity. The guy's been approaching a lot of people. He has a survey in his hand. He must be the one. Make it close without raising suspicion. That's incredible. You both are amazing singers. I wish I was half as talented as you. Hello, young lady. Might I have a moment of your time? Sure. Something the matter? No, not at all. I was just curious about your thoughts on the performance. Did you enjoy it? Oh, yes, very much so. I thought it was splendid. Wonderful. I agree wholeheartedly. Did you know that one of the performers is from the Central East? Yes, I noticed that. They were great, weren't they? So it was right. Huh? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Oh, think nothing of it. My name's Jacob, by the way. I'm currently running a survey. It's about a racial harmony. Would you mind filling it out? Might not have much power myself, but I want to do everything I can to achieve racial harmony here in Calvard. That's an admirable goal. Very well. I'd be more than happy to help. There's nothing in particular suspect with the questions themselves. They're asking for way too much personal information. A legitimate survey would never ask for my full name, employer, and address, much less the names of my family members. I'll just jot down what Vaughn told me to write. Okay, all done. Thank you for your time. I'll be taking my leave now. Oh, one more thing. I just want to say I very much enjoyed my conversation with you today. If it's okay, would you mind writing down your number for me? You want my contact information? Whatever for. Oh, you see, I'm interested in pro-immigration movement, so I'd like to stay in touch if possible. Ah, of course. In that case, I'll be all too happy to oblige. One moment. Here you are. I'll take that. Who the blazes are you? Just some guy who's onto your bullshit. You need permission from the city to run this kind of survey. Did you think you'd skip that step? Your silence speaks volumes. Here, let's move this conversation somewhere else. And no, you don't have a choice. Nicely done, Agnes. Thank you. I'm surprised I pulled it off, to be honest. Wait, you two know each other? You're playing me for the start. How dare you lie to me, you damn brat? If this ain't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. He ripped his glasses and beard off. After all, you're not Jacob. You're Jacobin, the anti-immigration activist. What? Don't play dumb with me. You saw you giving speeches earlier. Time to fess up. I suppose there's no point in hiding it then. Yes, I'm Jacobin. What of it? Oh, so that's how you're gonna play this. I'll admit that I didn't get permission to hold this survey, but really, who cares about a trivial little rule like that? Jacobin, I apologize for deceiving you. However, what you're doing is both wrong and criminal. It's quite the accusation, and I doubt you can back it up. After all, I did receive permission to give my speeches. That isn't what I'm referring to, although I don't approve of those either. You've been harassing innocent immigrants, sent a threat letter to Nellie, and tried to pin it on Molly. Those are all crimes. I have the foggiest idea what you're referring to. Back to playing dumb, are we? Well, let me enlighten you here. Here's the threat letter in question. So, you have no proof that I wrote it. You're about to eat your own words. You got this shitty paper with all your contact info, which you penned yourself, dumbass. Oh, what a coinky dink. The right handwriting's a perfect match. The cops wouldn't even need to run this through a lab. The jig is up. Unfortunately for you, it isn't. The cops can't touch me even if they wanted to. I have powerful friends in powerful places, including the very man who sits at the top of the orbital automobile industry himself. Wait, does he mean the police are in his pocket? In fact, he can arrange for them to erase this event from the... You're the idiot to end all idiots. Did you seriously think we were going to turn you over to the cops? Hell no. We are going to turn you over to the Guild for Law Plus Plus or Grey Plus Plus for Haywee. Let's do the Guild a favor. I'm sending you to meet my friends at the Bracer Guild. They prioritize the safety of the citizens, so I'm sure they aren't going to take kindly to you writing this threat letter. If you somehow avoid punishment, the Bracer will still make you marked from here on out. This can't be happening! Alright, we're done here. We'll just make a quick call and then we'll send you on your way. You won't catch me alive! You just don't know when to quit, do you? Where do you think you're going, What? Give it up. You've got the evidence, you moron. Running away isn't gonna save your ass. Who the hell are you? That's not really important. All you need to know is we're awkward solutions. We ain't on the side of justice, but for the right price, we're more than happy to bring down evil-doing bastards like you. So you're fixers. Just my luck. Jacoby was handed over to the guild. After that, Vaughn relayed what happened to Nelly and Molly. Does this mean I'm safe? Yep, you can go to the concert worry-free. Before the perpetrator's plans before they went into motion, he hadn't been secured the manpower needed to force you out. What a relief. Thank you so much, everyone. It was our pleasure. We wish you both the best of luck with your recital. I'm sure you'll blow everyone's socks off. I would also like to extend my gratitude. Had you not stepped in, this insidious plot might have never have been unraveled. Although I might have been of some assistance had someone kept me in the loop. Sorry. Gotta put a little more faith in your gal pals. I am most certainly not a gal pal. I simply didn't want my worthy adversary to her walk out on me. Especially not before I had a chance to even the score. Thanks, Amali. You're such a good friend. I told you I'm not... Oh yeah, I still need to get an outfit for the recital. Wanna go to the boutique with me? Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind accompanying you. Kids, am I right? You do realize that's a phrase only elderly people use, right? Can it? Alright. Pocket money. I need a lot more than that if I want to afford all the good shit. Alright. They're all squared away. Got one more North District we gotta do. Plus I still have to explore this area. Oh no. I didn't even explore the... Wait, hang on. Is there anything else I have to explore around here? Oops. Besides that one shop. Okay, now. Alright. Yes. Here. I don't want to talk to you, sir. Swear, buying all this food is what's draining all my funds. And for all this damn food that I've had to buy on a chapter basis, I won't be having this problem. Alright. And over there. Let's not go over there yet. Alright. Please have me look for someone? Sure. I don't think there's any connection events, is there? Besides these. Hey man. You're Barton, right? We're here about your request. Girl, your fix is right. Thank goodness you came. You want us to look for someone, we're correct? Two people, actually. They're tourists. You see, I'm a tour guide. I was guiding them around the city. I need you to find them. Okay, but why call us? This sounds like a job for police or braces that can handle them well enough. Well, I suppose they're not wrong. Let me guess. You're feeling guilty about something. There's no way you're calling a bunch of sketchy characters like us to help otherwise. Don't call us sketchy in front of the damn client. Part of the reason why I came to you is because this is a matter that requires discretion. I can't get into why, but first, could you accept my request? Sure. Well, if you've got a reason to hush-hush about this, I will hear you out. Christ! Thank you so much! So allow me to explain. You know how Voshtar Palace, right? Well, the other day it was made off limits to everyone. Yeah, we know about that already. We know the reason why, too. I suspect the city is the one who made that order, though I highly doubt they knew all the details when they did so. Lost Star Palace is one of the key destinations of the tour, so needless to say, people are bummed out when they heard the news. Well, I also looked at something else slipping last night at dinner. I mentioned there were rumors of a hidden tunnel that connected the underground ruins to the palace. Well, that's not all. One couple pressed me to tell them how to get into the underground ruins. I know full well how dangerous that place can be, but they guess he slid by some near your way and you spilled the beans. Yes, it's shameful, I know. Shameful doesn't even begin to describe that, my dude. You put their lives in danger. I know. I may have been inebriated last night, but no, there's no excuse for what I did. Anyway, fast forward to this morning, after I woke up, I tried checking up on that couple, and they were nowhere to be found. I almost certainly went into the underground ruins. That's not good. I've been beating myself up over this. I know this won't make up for it, but I'm not going to use my own money. But I'm going to use my own money, including the amount I was given last night, to pay you for this request. Please bring them back safely, I'm begging you. Don't worry, we've taken the job, so we got a guarantee we'll bring them back safe and sound. So you can bet your ass we'll be taking the cash. Of course, thank you so much. Now, lads, settle the words of the entrance you told us about. I assume you didn't inform them of every entrance point, right? Of course not. Even I don't know where they all are. I told them about two of them. One near the market, North District, and the other next to the department store in the East District. We can easily search both of them on our own. Yeah, though keep in mind we're running up against the clock here. If we don't think we'll finish in time, we'll pass the silver to the guild. That sound good? Yeah, that's fine. I still have tours to conduct, so I'll leave the rest to you all. If anything happens, please contact me. Oh boy. Just had to be the underground ruins. We must do something about this. I know. Thankfully, they don't have an access key, so there's no way they could have gotten far in. They ain't out of the woods. There are monsters roaming into the entrances. True, we should make haste. Should we search the one near the market? That one's closer to the palace. Yeah, we'll hit that one first. Alright.
Yeah. うちはおすすめばかりだよ。この市場は何でも揃うのよ。自由都市圏の品だぜ。見ていきな。
Alright, Halt! This place is off limits. It's a police officer. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Actually, we got business there. We're Marquardt Solutions, correct? You know about us? Ah, he's from Ikaruga? He must be guard this entrance. So that was merely a disguise. Obviously. Damn, you should give a certain Phantom Thief player you give a certain Phantom Thief player I know for her money. Shut up. I mean, never mind. Well, I know who we are, so why not let us through? I suppose you do have a contract with one another, so that should be fine. However, I'd still like you to state your business first. It's just a formality, you understand. A pair of tourists may have wandered underground from this entrance. We received a request to search for them. Oh, was this pair composed of a young man and woman by chance? You seen them? Yes. Not too long ago, I told them exactly what I told you, that this area was off limits. I imagine they would have backed off if you were in your disguise. Yeah, no doubt. Soon after, I heard a bit of a ruckus coming from the marketplace. What? Nevertheless, it turned out to be nothing. I doubt it has any bearing on your request. If you say so. Well then, I'd say your business here is concluded. You'll excuse me. He's gone. If all the Ikaruga Jaegers are on his though, then it's no wonder they're known for the strongest core in the East. We should return our search. If they're chased away, then there's only one place he could have gone. And that is the underground ruins entrance next to the East District's department store. Right, let's get moving. Alright. Woo! Well, this is the place. Just realized we don't know which group is using this entrance. I imagine Ren has looked into it already. Should we ask her? We don't got the time for that. I didn't see anyone who looked like our tourists on our way over. They might be already inside. Yeah, they probably are. Alright guys, there's no telling what'll happen there, so stay on your guard. Stay away! Stay away! Oh my. This is not good. That man is being attacked. Let's help him. Am I gonna die here? Not if I can help it. Who are you people? We'll talk later. Stay back. Okay. Oh boy. Thanks, man.
こちらの番だ。こいつは効くぜ。好きやり。ここは任せよ。頼むぞ、ジュディス嬢。
これは効くわよ。
面白い。
クリミナルフューター。リゼットさん、任せたわ。
Let's try to get the boat.
ご容赦捉えました。やっ。シールド展開。
Stop!
チャンスだ。こいつは効くぜ。こいつは効くぜ。面白いってだ。こいつは効くぜ。
Well, I can do that.
この木は逃しませんよ。ベルガルド様。許さないわよ。リゼットさん、任せたわ。ベルガルド様、ここです。
Kill this man! God. 15 XP. You hurt at all? No, I'm okay. Wait, no, I'm not. Please help me. But all the enemies are dead. Hold on a moment. Were there 2 tourists who we needed to save? Our girlfriend's in danger. She's deeper in. Are you guys bracers? No, that doesn't matter. Whoever you are, just please save her. Don't tell me you abandoned her to save your own hide. Of course not. I was trying to save her. We were just wandering around minding our own business when those things came out of nowhere and attacked us. They had us cornered, so I used myself as bait to lure them away from her. Wow, you got some serious backbone. Alright, you head on back to the surface and wait for us. We'll rescue your girl. You mean it? Of course, we'll take care of her. Then I'll leave it to you. You're my only hope, so please rescue her. Now, let's go find her. I wouldn't be surprised if she was at the end. Bear in mind that the layout is identical to the other entrances, so both left and right paths will take the same amount of time to traverse. Alright. I'm not ready to sense any monster nearby, so we should just be able to make a run and sprint for it. Alright. Run away! There she is! Look what these guys did the saving for us. They was one of the teams in the game, and I guess this is their turf. Careful, these are Jaegers for sure. I've never seen them before here in the Republic before, but I thought they're good news. Got it. So they aren't Nidhogger. They must be. Hey, you guys are the Scorpions of Zahat, right? I take you're one of the other participating teams? Yeah, Arkwright Solutions. Wait, that's the name of the team that thrashed the head honcho over round 1. We may have been eliminated, but this is still our base of operations. What business do you have here? Nothing with you, but we have business with the woman that's sprawled out on the floor. Don't tell me she's... No, she's simply unconscious. And what do you want with her? We're here to get her out of here. Mind handing her over? I should have figured that's what you wanted. Unfortunately, our answer is no. But why? Because she saw our faces. What? We cannot allow civilians to bear witness to that. That's why we have no choice but to make her disappear. So, you're merely covering your tracks. But why go that far? You're planning to kill her just because she saw your faces? That's messed up! And we're not gonna let that happen. Hmm? You look like you're a Jaeger, and quite a young one at that. In that case, let me educate you on something that you should already understand. Every corps has their own rules, and you must abide by. That's what it means to be a Jaeger. If you cannot come to terms with that, then in my eyes, you're nothing more than an immature little girl. Shut the hell up, assholes. She might be a Jaeger right now, but she's my assistant at my office. And I'm not gonna let you diss one of my employees like that. Come on. We're gonna play this thing by my rules. Here's how this is gonna go down. You can reason with them for Law++ or Chaos++, which will engage you in a fight with them. My Chaos is already pretty high, so we're gonna reason with them. Let me level with you. Killing her is just about the dumbest thing you could do in this situation. Oh, and why is that? It's possible that taking this girl's life could wind up leading to a rule violation. I don't know what about you, but some of us aren't ready to be called home to be with the goddess. Last I checked, the rules do not forbid the act of killing civilians, just leaking information to them. Sure, but consider this. What if someone reports that girl as missing? It might arouse the curiosity of a journalist in search of a story, or a police officer with a burning sense of justice. That could end up blowing this whole thing wide open, and also blow us up in the process. I say it's best to play it safe and let it go. I think you're reaching. Oh, there's one other thing you want to worry about. If you harm a hair on that girl's head, you're gonna have a giant target paint on your backs. In case you didn't know, the Bracer Guild is in the business of protecting civilians. And we might just have to tip them off if you don't hand her over to us. Are you threatening us? Of course not. But we are a guild subcontractor, so we're obligated to report to her if something happens to her. It's like you said earlier. You got your own rules you have to follow, and we got ours too. Way to throw the words back in their stupid faces. Look at him whipping out the subcontract bit only when it's convenient. If you ask me, you guys are putting your head in the lion's mouth. I'm a nice guy though, so I promise I won't snitch on you. If you get her over to us unharmed. I can just report that she was found by a bunch of meatheads who were playing airsoft. You'd probably buy that. And I doubt she'd blab because this place is supposed to be off limits. Plan's foolproof and everyone wins. We get the girl to get out of this unscathed. Very well. I don't see any reason to turn her down your offer. Great. Sounds like we've got our deal. Now then, we'll just take her with us and be on our way. Alright. Thank you so much for saving us. Well, we may not have been able to do so if those airsoft players didn't find you first. Though they did get an earful from the police after the fact. Anyway, no more wandering in dangerous places like that, got it? You don't have to tell me twice. I'd rather not die if I can help it. Well, I'm glad these two came out unharmed. It's all thanks to you. It's a good thing you contacted the bracers, huh? You can always count on them to keep us safe. Sorry, but we aren't bracers. You aren't? Nope, we're Arkwright Solutions. We ain't allies of justice like the bracers, but if you're in a jam, we'll get you out of it. For the right price, of course. Oh, you're fixers. I had no idea. We'll make sure to remember that. I'm looking forward to the day I can send you all a request. Respectfully, I don't think that's something you should be looking forward to. Well, what can you do? Alright. That is done. Now, we can do some stuff around the town. So let's go with South District first. Let's go over here. Oh, there they are. Glad you can make it. You guys sounded pretty serious in the call. Everything alright? Do any of you know where Elaine's gone? Huh? The hell do you mean?
片付けなければいけない案件ができてしまいました。しばらく一人で行動します。勝手なことをして申し訳ありません。
Elaine. This has to be some kind of joke, right? If only it was, but this handwriting is definitely hers. Probably dropped this note by this morning. I was gonna ask if you knew anything about this, but I can tell you're just as clueless as us. It's written all over your faces. Sorry, wish we had better news for you. She's certain that you guys isn't act like her normal self. That was that incident in the capital too. Yeah, but I thought she rebounded from that. Maybe losing Yesha set her off or something. How dare you belittle her? Have some faith, Mr. Wei. I doubt an A-rank bracer would make this sort of choice on a mere impulse. Anyway, thanks for filling us in. We'll keep an eye out for her. Though I can't imagine us having much time to do that once the game starts up again. Any help's better than none. Thanks a lot, guys. Try not to let it bug you too much. We all need you to have your head in the game. Thanks. If you learn anything, we'll get in touch. Good luck with your work in the city, Albus. Yeah, best luck to you as well. Oh boy. Lane's getting yourself into trouble. Alright. Go back over here. Oh, it's much too long since we last saw each other last. I've missed you ever so much. I can hardly believe that our darling little Ren has grown into such a refined young lady. Brings a tear to my eye.
もうこれだから出くわしたくなかったんだけど。久しぶりね、レティ。バルターはまた大人げない格好だけど。
Huh. Nah, screw that. I got myself a badass new bike, so I'm gonna dress the part. Besides, at least I'm not a fashion disaster like this old asshole.
この人前からこんな感じだし、やんちゃに磨きがかかってるみたいだけど。
You don't know the half of it, sweetie. He has become increasingly temperamental, more so than even McBurn.
あれと比べられてもな。そもそもあいつは俺より年上だろうが。それはともかく。確かに見違いやがったな、レン。いい意味でも悪い意味でもだが。
それはありがとう。あなたにそう言われると安心できるわ。何せ結社随一の悪趣味、戒めをどう破るかがモットーだものね。
そのモットーの逆を行くのもそれはそれでおつなもんだが。まあお前さんはそれでいいだろう。せいぜいゆるく付き合っていくとしようぜ。今回みたいに限定的に手を組んだり、たまには互いに殲滅し合ったりしてな。
依存はないわ。その時は全力でやらせてもらうけど。
Oh boy, I'm about to witness the throwdown of a century. I'm not sure who I should root for. Would it be wrong to cheer for them both? Y'all, this is a department store, not the world's bloodiest coliseum. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Hello everyone, enjoying your morning stroll, I take it. Good job coming out on top yesterday. Got a nice reward prepared for you, and that's more for its BGs. Already aware, we'll take care of them. Already did. Having fun reconnecting with your found family. Aaron, we're just catching up is all. I like to stay in touch with old friends. However, I do keep a job keeping them at arm's length, unlike you with Haley. Wow, that's a low blow. So what are you all doing here? This isn't exactly a normal meetup spot. We all bumped into each other while buying stuff, and after checkout, we decided to shoot the shit for a while. Ren purchased cheap tea, I got boxing gloves, Lucrezia brought perfume, and the boss picked up some cigars. One of my favorite perfumers sells their wares here, so I simply had to stop by. All the special cigars would have been a hot water if this place had been stocked them, but I was in luck. Well, I think we should be heading back to base. Where are you guys staying, by the way? You're my clients, so I like to know where to reach out in case something comes up. The hotel in the North District. If you ever need me, you'll find me at their bar. Hope we can see you again in the coming round. That'll be awkward. Phew. They may be friendly, but I always feel so tense around them. You always gotta watch out for those types, and that's especially true for the Oathbreaker. Marek has tentatively labeled him as an SS level threat. And I only say tentatively because his background on day-to-day activities are a complete mystery, even to us. I've heard bits and pieces, and you don't paint the most flattering picture, to put it nicely. I'll have to be extra careful around him then. Both Walter and Retzi are formidable opponents. But compared with Hardwood, they don't hold a candle. That's not to discount the other two, of course. They'd probably outmatch him in raw power. He's not a master of martial arts like Walter, but he doesn't have any, and he doesn't have any special powers like Retzi. However, he is still an Ongui, and you can never be too careful around him. I don't fully know what he's capable of, though, so that's all about the advice I can offer you. But I will share one little known fact. The Thousand Oathbreaker isn't his only title. He's also known as the Savant Lawbreaker. That sounds ominous. Any idea how he picked that nickname? Well, most groups have stood in his way have reportedly and conveniently been silenced. Those cases are labeled as unfortunate accidents, inexplicable internal strife, or something else to that effect. One such case involved a company with criminal connections making a series of asinine mistakes, resulting in crippling debt and ultimately ruin. The authorities wrote off the deaths as cause unknown or coincidental. But if you ask anyone from the underworld about it, they will tell you about those assessments that are patently false. So he commits all those crimes, but he's never been charged with a single one of them. A slippery eel, that one. His crimes will catch up to him sooner or later, right? Well, I should be getting back to the guild. They're completely swamped right now. I wish you luck. Make sure you come back safely, alright? We will. Thanks, Ren. Oh boy.
Let's
What's going on over here?
やあやあ、うちはおすすめばかりだよ。
Alright, so what's going on over here? The girl's orphanage. Ah, I see now. Something the matter, Vaughn? Nah, I'm good. We got no business here, so why don't we head back to somewhere else? I'll race you there! Wait up, Gene. The others still aren't. Come on, the last one is there's a rotten net. Oh, crap. Woo, close call. I'll be more careful, kiddo. What did you get for not paying attention? As usual. Thanks for catching him, Grampy. Don't call me that. Yeah, I owe you big time, Grampy. Wanna play with us? We can play tag, hide and seek, or... Sorry, kid, but I don't got time for playing around. Yes, you do. Old people have always lots of free time. I ain't taking this crap. They're cute, aren't they? Very much so. I'm glad he wasn't hurt. Seeing them reminds me of my little brother and sister. They're adorable. You're funny, Grampy. Can you play with us, pretty please? What the? Where'd you two come from? They've really taken a liking to him, haven't they? They're practically swarming him. Well, aren't you Mr. Popular, Grampy? You shut your mouth. Don't let him escape. Oh boy. What's going on out here? Are you kids causing trouble for other people again? Oh, a visitor? Wait, is that you, Vaughn? What? Hang on a sec. Long time no see, Fiona. Oh, is it Fiona or is it Flona? It's Flona. That's an L, right? Yeah, it's Flona. Who would have thought our favorite little troublemaker would grow into such a fine young man? It makes you want to burst into tears. So Vaughn grew up here. This job's been one big homecoming for you, hasn't it? No wonder you've been looking all over sentimental this whole time. I have not been looking sentimental. I guess he lived here until he became an adult? No, he left the Rising long before that. Someone from far away adopted him. If memory serves, that was about 14 years ago. I was just a supporting caregiver back then. Director Arkwright was the one in charge. Arkwright? So that's where your surname comes from. Yep, didn't feel like wasting time thinking of a name, so I just went with the first one that came to mind. Now that I think about it, he's never once talked about the people who took him in. Young Vaughn was always the center of attention. He got along really well with the children outside the orphanage. I see that part hasn't changed one bit. You have so many people working with you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for supporting him. Aww. Trust me, he supports us as much as we do him. I don't exactly work with him. I'm just kind of tagging along for the ride. Have you all had a lunch yet? You're more than welcome to join us if you haven't. That's lovely for you to offer, but we got something we gotta take care of. That's too bad. Perhaps next time then. Oh, one more thing. You weren't having any trouble running the place, right? Any money woes? None whatsoever, thankfully. The cathedral is closed, so people from the church do a lot to help us. We also receive a large donation from an anonymous benefactor every year. Oh, that's nice. Is it from a charity organization or something? I'm not sure. They never reached out to us, so I don't know who they are. All we have are the sender headers on the digital receipts, which only say from SPG. Wait, that's... Nice to hear there's still good people in the world. What a goody two-shoes. I don't get why he feels the need to hide it. How very him. You're leaving? Aw. Can't you stay a little longer? Sorry, kiddos. It ain't easy being an adult. A lot of responsibilities. Now do me a favor. Clear your little hearts out while you're still a kid, or you regret it later. Okay. I hope we can play with you sometime too. You'll come back, right, mister? Sure, at some point. I'll get out your hair now. We'll be in the sea for a few days, so we'll try come back before we leave. That will be lovely. Please take care of yourselves. Oh, that's nice. If we don't succeed, then we'll succeed. I know we will. We've been seeing all the main areas of the city now, including the ones we couldn't visit yesterday. The second round starts at noon. Maybe now's a good time to head down the ground. Alright. Well, all we can do is wait, so... let's wait. I'm good. They arrived and the area of the first round concluded and waited for the second one to begin. Oh boy, 12 p.m.
Access key 確認。チームアークライド解決事務所。これより。
Great, on to the next one we go. Wait, how will the other teams get in? We're the only ones who can go through this door, right? Correct, but I very much doubt this is the only entrance. Yeah, there has to be more than one way in. This wouldn't be much of a game if our competition couldn't even enter the playing field. I still would like to know why we must compete to begin with. What are they trying to achieve here? You can ask them that yourself, after we beat their asses. Right, let's save the hard questions for later. The people we fought yesterday were so boring. Beating them was kid stuff. Hopefully our new opponents will be more than up our alley. Now please do not lose sight of our objective, Princess. We're here to fulfill our contract, nothing more. Ah, come on, let the girl live a little. Alright gang, let's roll.
来たな、参加者たちよ。自分はアレクサンドル、第2フェーズ中層領域を担当する。基本ルールはメルキオールが話した通り、互いに潰し合いつつ進んでもらうことになる。昨日脱落したのはたったの5チーム。これは想定していたより進みが悪い。中層のタイムリミットは4時間だ。残りチームが半分になるのが理想だな。今回必要なアクセスキーは6つ。闘争を乗り越えたどり着いてみせるがいい。
We have 3 from yesterday, so we just need to get 3 more. It's essentially the same deal as before. The competition will be much fiercer, however. We may be fighting more uphill battle with Fireland. But with me, I like a good challenge. I prefer to exercise caution. We can't afford to fight everyone, so we should pick our battles wisely. The more our opponents fight and eliminate each other, the better. Oh, they're already at it. I think it's already begun, it seems. Probably won't be long until we run into another group, so be ready to fight at a moment's notice. Right. Alright. Unfortunately, we're at that time. Let me get my team set up. I definitely want to use you. Alright. We'll go with that. I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will continue our dive into the labyrinth. We'll see what teams we come across next.
癒されますね
Then we will see what happens from there. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.